Raghav, how you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Where are we right now?
We're in very sunny Mother's Restaurant in Southall.
Southall?
Yes, sir.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real. I haven't been here, like I said, I think I came once last year. But other than that, I haven't been here in probably a year and a half.
Okay.
So it's good to be back.
Okay. I just want to catch up with you, man. We haven't managed to get together for a little while. I need to know what's happening with you at the moment. There's so many people just Raghav. Need to catch up, see what's happening with your single, your album. Talk a little bit about your past and what's happening in the future. How old are you at the moment, mate?
Sorry?
How old are you at the moment?
I'm 27.
27. And when did you first get into music?
5.
5?
It's been 22 years.
22 years?
22 years of music, nothing but music.
5. And was that back home?
It's back home. Back home for me is Canada, obviously. So it's been a big part of my life since I was 4 or 5 years old. I started performing when I was 5 years old.
Performing at 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got some pictures. I'll show you the pictures.
Yeah?
Me and a harmonium. At 5 years old. The harmonium's like 10 times bigger than I am. So yeah. It's been in my life for a long time.
And then when did you first take it professionally?
Well, obviously with So Confused and all that stuff that happened in 04. I call that professionally because until then I was just hoping that would happen. But I think when the stuff happened with So Confused and Can't Get Enough and the album, I think 04 was a real breakout year for me. And I've been riding off that, living off that for 3 years and launching us into this new album.
The album did very well back then.
Storyteller.
Yeah.
You tell me, man. You're in numbers, man. It did great for me in terms of it's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it launched me into an area where I was allowed to do music as a full-time job. And it gave me the opportunity to make a second album, which I've made now, and collaborations with people now like Redman. And that's what was cool about it. It's just allowed me to grow as a person and grow into my dreams have grown.
What was it like to get recognized? And I mean, you just became a household name back then, and obviously now. I mean, how has fame affected you? Do you feel like?
I don't think it's affected me. I think that anytime you're in the business, the music business, it's going to change you a little bit. You're going to hopefully have grown in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I got a deeper respect for the dream that I had. And the realization of it, I've got a real big respect for that now because I know how hard it is to get there. And now that I have my foot in the door, obviously I don't want to lose that grip, and I want to make sure that people love this new album.
Yeah. So you're working at the moment. Your single is due out soon. What's the? That's out in early October.
Yes, the single is out in mid-October.
Mid-October.
And it's called My Kind of Girl. It's featuring Redman, and the video was a lot of fun to make. And Red was cool enough to come out and shoot the video with us, and obviously be on the track as he agreed to do when he was in New York. And we're having a lot of fun promoting it right now. And it's cool for me to do this again because it's been a while since I've done it. And this is a track that's taken a couple of years to get into its finished state. But I've been performing for a while, so I felt like I owed it, to myself and my fans to put out the record that I've been kind of wanting to launch for a couple of years before we launch into the other stuff that's really probably quite different and divergent from the rest of the album.
When did you write the track?
I originally wrote My Kind of Girl 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a long process.
Yeah.
But well worth it, especially with this collaboration.
Is there any particular moment or anything that inspired the track?
Just being lonely and not having the kind of girl that I want to be with. So it was like that Shadi.com advertisement, like I always say.
Yeah.
This is my kind of girl, someone that's just an all-rounder.
I hope they're paying you for this.
Sorry?
Shadi.com.
Shadi.com? We just find me a wife. That'd be payment enough. So yeah, we'll speak to the good people there. And it's my bio data of what I want in a woman. That's what I say.
What was it like working with Redman?
That was amazing. That was just amazing. Working with a legend. He was an amazing person in the studio. He taught me a lot about commitment. He was so committed to getting his vocals right. He was in there for 8 hours over like a 16-bar, 12-bar verse. Yeah. And he's amazing, and he's been really supportive throughout. We're off to New York this weekend, so hopefully I'll see him there.
So that's due out mid-October, and your album is following. The
album will follow very soon. Very soon.
And the title of the album?
The album's called Identity because I realized that music is my identity. It's the best way that I can articulate myself is through music.
Name me some of the other tracks
I can name you all the tracks if you really want me to. There's one track I'm really proud of called Hamrahi, which is a Hindi track, which you guys will hear actually this week or next week.
Okay.
And it's going to be the double A side to My Kind of Girl when the single is released.
Wow.
And I just wrote it a couple of weeks ago, but I was so proud of it. I felt I had to incorporate it in the single before the album came out. It was a treat for those that may have heard My Kind of Girl over the last couple of years, and it's a brand new track that they haven't even heard anything of.
So is there a few Hindi tracks on the?
There's 2 Hindi tracks on the album.
Okay.
One is Hamrahi, and the other one is a song called Jadugar.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And where does this take you from there? I mean, what do you have planned for the future?
Really, I'm focused on the album. The album again is very divergent, it's diverse in styles and stuff, so that's kind of fun. Doing a lot of work in India. There's a possible real big collaboration happening in India. So people that go to Raghav.com can read my blog and stuff. And, and I talk about that a little bit. And we'll be doing a lot of work in India.
You update the blog yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I write my own blog.
Okay.
Of course.
Remember that, guys. Come on.
Jeez. I don't have a speechwriter. And when you read it, you'll see how poorly it's written. You'll realize it is me. So please go to Raghav.com, email us, fanmail@raghav.com. It's good to be in touch with you all.
Okay. And so the future, I mean, any future collaborations, any people you want to really work with?
I'd love to do a track with Damian Marley. I just decided that recently. Because of the reggae.
Did you say you would like to?
I would love to.
Yeah. Because
of the reggae influence in some of my music. I'd love to work with Sean Paul, Damian Marley, Lovato, Shaggy. If I want to be real pop, I love to do a track with Shaggy. That'd be fun.
What's playing in your car at the moment, other than your single?
Yeah, well, let's say iPod, not car.
Okay.
I've been running around. What's playing in my iPod right now? What am I listening to on my iPod? Ryan Leslie, a lot of Ryan Leslie. A lot of old Biggie stuff.
Biggie stuff?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I love Biggie. People say Biggie or Tupac. I'd probably pick Biggie.
Okay.
Tupac's a very close second.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, a lot of hip hop these days. I'm listening to a lot of hip hop. I've been on a Redman kick in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Have you got any message to your fans? I mean, I haven't managed to catch up with you for a little while now, so
yes,
they've been bugging me, and well, you know, what's happening with Raghav? Any message to these guys?
Thank you so much. I'll even take my thank you so much. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to survive these last 4 years without putting new music out. God bless you guys. I hope you love the new track. More importantly, I hope you love the new album. I hope you love Hamrahi, the Hindi song. That's the double A side to My Kind of Girl. And I'll see you guys out there soon. Peace.